When building a PC, you want all the power of a high-end gaming rig, but not always do you want a massive tower that takes up half your room, right? Well, that's the promise of a great micro ATX case, and if you're after one, I can help. I've looked into the best options that deliver on that promise, narrowing down to the top 5. You'll also find all the links waiting below in the description. Let's begin. We start our list with the Cooler Master MasterBox Q300L. If you're looking for a case that offers incredible flexibility without a high price tag, this is one you'll want to see. What really makes this case stand out is its modularity. Think about it this way. The I/O panel, where you plug in your USBs and headset, can be moved to 6 different locations. This means you can orient the case vertically or horizontally on your desk, and your ports will always be right where you need them. From there, let's talk about airflow. The case is designed with perforated panels on the front, top, and bottom. These come with magnetic dust filters that have a pretty neat pattern, so it looks good while keeping things clean and cool. You also get a full-sized acrylic side panel to show off your build. Now, you might be wondering what you can actually fit inside. Well, it's surprisingly spacious. You've got clearance for GPUs up to 360mm long and CPU coolers up to 159mm tall. It even supports a standard ATX power supply and has room for a 240mm radiator in the front for liquid cooling. When it's time to build, things are pretty straightforward. There's 28mm of space behind the motherboard for cable management, which really helps in getting a clean setup. So surely, for new builders or anyone on a tight budget, the Q300L is a fantastic and versatile starting point. Coming in at number 4, we have the Jonsbo Z20. If you're looking for a compact case that feels surprisingly premium and offers tons of flexibility, this one should definitely be on your radar. Right away, you'll notice its solid construction. The case is built with 2mm thick integrated steel panels, which gives it a really sturdy, high-end feel in a small package. But here's a feature I find particularly clever. It comes with a detachable carrying handle. This makes it a great option if you ever move your setup or attend LAN parties. Now, you might think a compact case means you have to compromise on parts, but the Z20 holds its own. You can fit a full-sized GPU up to 363mm long and a CPU air cooler up to 164mm tall. It also offers flexible power supply support, fitting standard ATX, SFX, or SFXL models. That kind of versatility is impressive for its size. Cooling is another strong point. The case has pretty amazing airflow, with support for 2 140mm fans on both the top and bottom panels. For those who prefer liquid cooling, you can even mount a 240mm radiator at the top. Besides, the whole thing is covered in stylish square ventilation holes, so it looks sharp while keeping your components cool. It's a fantastic choice for anyone looking for a small, portable build without sacrificing the power of full-sized components. Next, we've got the Asus Prime AP201. This case is a fantastic option for anyone who wants top-tier airflow and a ton of space in a surprisingly compact package. The first thing you'll notice is its unique design. The side and top panels are made from what Asus calls a quasi-filter mesh. What that means is the metal is perforated with over 57,000 tiny 1.5mm holes. This design gives you incredible airflow while also acting as a built-in dust filter, so you get the best of both worlds. It also creates a really cool see-through effect without needing a glass panel. For a micro ATX case, the AP201 is incredibly spacious inside. We're talking about a 33-liter volume, which gives you a lot of room to work with. You can fit GPUs up to 338mm long, CPU coolers as tall as 170mm, and even a massive 360mm radiator for liquid cooling. It's got enough space to comfortably house some of the most powerful components out there, including high-end graphics cards. Building in it is also a breeze. The side panels pop off without any tools, which is super convenient for quick access. Plus, there's a generous 32mm gap behind the motherboard tray for cable management, making it easy to get a clean and organized build. And on the front, you get modern connectivity, including a high-speed USB-C port. All in all, if you're looking for a case that combines excellent performance, ease of use, and a clean, minimalist aesthetic, the AP201 is definitely a strong contender. And then, we've got the NZXT H3 Flow. This case is for those who are serious about a build that looks exceptionally clean and modern. I say that because it has a few tricks up its sleeve that are pretty forward-thinking. First, let's talk about cooling, which is where the flow in its name comes from. The front, top, and even the PSU shroud are all made from an ultra-fine steel mesh. This design is fantastic for maximizing airflow while still keeping dust out. You can load it up with cooling options, too. It supports up to 7 fans and has room for a 280mm radiator in the front and a 240mm one up top. Inside, you have an impressive amount of space for a compact case. There's clearance for massive GPUs up to 377mm long, meaning you can fit some of the biggest cards on the market without a problem. Building in it is also very convenient, with tool-free panels that pop right off for easy access. But here's the most interesting part. The H3 Flow is ready for back connect motherboards. What this means is, for motherboards like the Asus BTF or MSI Project Zero series, all the main cable cable connectors are on the back. So from the front, you see almost no cables. It creates an incredibly sleek, clutter-free look that's perfect for anyone who wants a showcase-worthy rig. With modern front I/O, including a USB-C port, great cable management, and that killer back connect compatibility, the NZXT H3 Flow is an outstanding choice for gamers and creators who demand both performance and aesthetics. And finally, at the top of our list, we've got the Lian Li LanCool 205M Mesh. This case, in my opinion, earns the top spot because it strikes an exceptional balance between aesthetics, performance, and overall value. It just gets everything right. Let's start with the looks. The model we're focusing on comes in a clean, snow-white finish, which looks fantastic. It features a full tempered glass side panel to show off your components. But the real star of the show is right up front. It comes with two pre-installed 140mm ARGB fans that look incredible. And here's a great touch. There's a button right on the front I/O panel to control the lighting effects. That means you don't have to mess with any software to get your look dialed in. Now, those fans aren't just for show. They sit behind a fine mesh front panel, which is designed for maximum airflow. This combination delivers outstanding cooling performance right out of the box, keeping your components running cool during intense gaming sessions. For anyone looking to take it further, you can also mount a 240mm radiator in the front. When it comes to building, you've got plenty of room for powerful hardware. It can accommodate GPUs up to 375mm long and CPU coolers up to 160mm tall. You also get magnetic dust filters on the top, front, and bottom, which makes cleaning super simple. So simply put, it's the total package. You get a premium look, fantastic out-of-the-box cooling, and a user-friendly building experience. For anyone looking for a micro ATX case that truly delivers on all fronts, the LanCool 205M Mesh is definitely the one to go after. Thanks for sticking around. For more content like this, hit that subscribe button on our channel. Click the bell icon too, so you'll get notified every time we drop a new video at FlexiViews.